One of my favorite tools to use when preparing for a painting is a concept called Notan. I'll talk more about it in future videos, but essentially it's analyzing an image and finding balance and harmony in all the lights and the darknesses so that you can make a strong design. And I'll use a reference photo, and this helps me see if the reference photo is going to give me a strong design. And look, I'm adding something to the top right there because I feel like it wasn't balanced. So suddenly there's going to be another chair there making shadows. Here's another example where the original photo doesn't even have a whole lot of shadows or anything. There's really not a whole lot going on. And I used this concept of Notan, making a Notan sketch, to see if there's anything here for me. Like, could I make something with a strong design with light and dark, just using steps with kind of moss on it, you know? And I was really surprised actually that you can do something really cool and kind of abstracted and even sort of graphic without shadows. I actually really like how the steps create this sort of rhythm pattern kind of feeling. Usually I think Notans don't have lines like the ones in the bottom shoe there, but this is really just me giving information for myself, and it gave me what I needed to know. Here's a good example of me analyzing a photo thinking, is this going to work out? As you can see, I think when I first took the photo, I was thinking, oh, there's so much darks and lights. This will be really fun, Notan, right? Well, guess what? This is super complicated, but I decided to go ahead and see it through and, just make a chessboard and with pieces on it. And oh, by the way, like the whole point of this photo or this painting was going to be about this kid's shoes. So, what do you think? Is this going to work? Probably not. It was fun to do though, trying to incorporate this sort of checker pattern and the shadows of all the chess pieces. And and by the way, you see this, the size of the square that I'm using here? That is the actual size of the panel that I was planning on painting it on. So, it would have worked, but it would have worked as an abstract image, I think, better than here's a portrait of a kid's shoes, I think the smaller the painting, the the simpler the design needs to be to create a powerful image, especially since this show that I'm doing, the pieces are going to be kind of high up above some shoes. Oh yeah, and here's another example of, okay, well, you can barely see it in this video here, but it's a photo of a bunch of people standing in a circle. There are shadows. It looked really interesting to me, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try doing a Notan sketch and see if there's a way that I can make this work, because it looks very cool. And so, again, this is another example of, this would be a really nice abstraction, like a cool abstract painting. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to highlight the shoes in this at all. Look at that. It's just a design. I mean, it's a beautiful design, interesting design, but no, bye. Okay, so I'm like, all right, well, this one looks pretty boring. Can this tell the story of this pair of shoes that this woman has left behind to go wade in the water? Will this work? And actually, the simplicity of these waves, I think yes. I think this will work. She's sort of contained within the water, and then the shoes are here by themselves at the bottom right. That's pretty fun. So I'm going to do that one. And then this next one, I had already just sketched an outline, or I did a line drawing of these Converse, but I thought, oh yeah, okay, well, let's just look at it. Let's see how it would look with darks and lights. If I were to paint it, like would I need to paint the bricks and everything? You know, do I need to be all specific or what? Or could I put it in a different scenario? So this is me trying it out. And honestly, it's just really fun to kind of color in a line drawing later. You know, it's like, oh, you've done this work and everything. And so, yeah, for this, I decided, okay, I'm going to try to maybe recreate what I see here. Will it be worth it? Not sure. Oh, yeah. And then deciding, okay, I'm going to make this, I'm going to put it on a square rather than a rectangle. Will that kind of tighten up the design and make it more powerful? And I think that I decided yes, but I still need something back there to kind of complete the whole picture. You know, it can't just be the shoes. And I'm looking at the shapes and the directions that all these shadows are taking us towards, which is why I'm sort of going over it. I was gesturing with my brush to try to figure it all out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have some shadows here on the top right to sort of contain what you see with the shoes. And then something that I do when I feel like black and white alone won't do it for me, I can go ahead and put in some grayscale. Yeah, so for this one, I just went ahead and started with a line drawing. And go in with the ink afterwards. But again, I really like the main image there. You can see the shoes are at the bottom, mostly in shadow. And so I just want to see, is this going to work out? Can I do this? Will it look cool if I just simplify everything? It's already quite a simple image. So that's good. Yep, I think it works.